Guys, we're dealing with technical issues. Just gonna have to bear with us. And my producer Vince is, even though he's still distraught about the Colts' complete butt kicking this weekend, he continues to do work. Vince, have you gotten back on your feet yet from that?
Not at all.
but
I'm looking for a new head coach.
You are one of those misery loves company guys, because your weekend was actually made before your team played, when the Patriots took a thumping from the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, it was great. It was awesome.
So guys, just bear with us today. We're working through Irma's difficulties, and I use difficulties in air quotes because it's very minimal in the way of difficulties. Yes, for you guys on Facebook, I am wearing a shirt, and it says, "The more people I meet, the more I like my chickens." 877-240-1776 is the call-in number today. Two of my favorite people in the world are joining me this morning. My first guest will be James Dellingpole, the angry Brit, who's going to explain to people why idiots are jumping around climate change because there's a hurricane. Apparently, some of them are of the mind that hurricanes have never happened before, or that something is so unique and different about these hurricanes that no one's ever seen, which is not true. Hurricanes are still forming where they used to form and where they've always formed, and they're doing what they've always done. Irma ended up being, thank God, a lot less destructive than we thought. And I don't want to say that. And when I sit in the middle of, again, Collier County, and the amazing men and women, first responders in Collier County and Tampa and Naples and Orlando, who are working around the clock down here. The National Guard unit that's down here in Everglades City. And let me just say this. As I understand it yesterday, 6 people passed away in Florida. 6 elderly people. 3 of them died from heat stroke after being left in a home with no power. 3 more died en route or at the hospital. And I got to tell you, if you guys remember from Harvey last week, there was a picture of an elderly home, and people were sitting in their wheelchairs with water up to their armrests. I want to see a change in rules when this country is hit by a national disaster. I want to see a change in rules that holds people accountable for being repulsive, disgusting, cowardly human beings. Apparently, somebody on FaceTime just let me know that it's 8 now, 8 deaths. And by the way, guys, if you want to go to Facebook Live, check out my Facebook page to check the video out from today. You can grab the audio on Breitbart.com, whatever it takes, the link on the lower right audio. And then you can go over to Facebook Live and watch on Facebook Live. And there's a gentleman on say hello to Steve Gagne, who has been a godsend, an angel here on earth for the people of Florida and South Florida, and me as well. And a group of retired Lieutenant Colonel David Glassman out of Pensacola, my sister Allison Schilling, have done an amazing, incredible job. I spoke to a couple people yesterday. I was on the Hannity show yesterday, and we spoke at length about Jameel Hill, which we will talk about after the first segment with James. I'll talk to you guys about that in detail. Also, I want you guys to know close to 15,000. It's funny when I say this. I almost feel embarrassed saying it. I told people if they wanted to donate, that they could donate to my PayPal, which is CurtSchilling.com. I was not going to go through the Red Cross or FEMA, and I have issues, and I don't want to people are very, very comfortable disparaging the Red Cross and FEMA for a lot of things, and I don't know them to all be true. I know what I've heard, but the fact of the matter is, I know me, and I knew that every penny you gave me was going to go into the hands and pockets and stomachs of people down here, and it will continue to. Ernie Bach Jr. of the car fame, I can't get his commercial out of my head, by the way, gave me $100,000 to give out. That money, as of yesterday, was spent to the penny. 100,000, in fact, probably a little bit over, as 16 generators were purchased for the town of East Naples. Another 10 generators from you guys went to the government, the local police force here in Everglades City. Every single dollar, but there's about $15,000 that I've been able to to get on my PayPal account through donations, 100% of that money has gone into these people's pockets, their bellies, and their homes. Whatever I have left, I'm writing checks for before I leave Florida, guys. And I just need you to understand, 100 cents of every dollar you gave me is going to be left here or was left in Texas. Okay? And if you are looking to help, there's ways to help, guys. The cameras are going to leave, and they've already left. The work is just beginning. You can organize a truck. You can organize a drive. You can organize a fundraiser. And you can put it together. Go to Operation Bullpen. And my sister, Allison Schilling, is coordinating with a young lady named Sarah Swift to make sure these trucks, and for that matter, let me just say this as well. All of the trucks and vehicles that we're getting down here, I have people on the ground, whether it be military or local, that we're navigating the trucks directly into the towns. They're not going to a FEMA building or a Red Cross building. And again, I don't want to say that that's a bad thing because I watched them work their magic in Texas. But the stuff that you put together and the stuff that you donate is literally being offloaded into the hands of people. I got to tell you, yesterday I came into Everglades City, and we were the first people. Their distribution center had pallets of water. FEMA hasn't been down here. Red Cross hasn't been down here. I emptied out a trailer of your stuff. Full of dog cages, dog crates, water, leashes, all the things that you donated, and they were blown away. I went north to Naples, dropped more stuff off. They were blown away, and then East Naples, and then I headed north. My dear friend, who will not be a caller this morning because he's actually my co-pilot, Kevin from Florida, and I headed up to Ocala last night. You got to understand two things. Number one, to get gas here, you got to wait about an hour and a half in line. It looks like the early 70s. And number two, people were buying generators. This just makes me sick to my stomach. Buying generators for $500 to $900, and I saw a couple sit on the side of the road for $2,000. So we went north and we found generators. God bless Lowe's, Home Depot, who else? Costco, and Mr. Bach, who donated them. As well. And so 16 generators went into East Naples this morning, further 10 down here in Everglades to help them get up and running, get their infrastructure up and running. And the amazing men and women down here in Collier County, who I can say honestly before I leave, I've made some lifelong friends down here, and I'm proud to say that. These people are, and let me go back to saying this again, and we're close up to a break, and after the break, James Tellingpool is going to join us. These are the things that when you turn off MSNBC and CNN and you stop listening to racists like Jameel Hill and Bomani Jones and all of those things, when you do those things and you look out your window, you see the country that we actually really are. And let me also give a shout out to my boy Kevin and Ellie, the Operation Bullpen mascot. There's my boy Kevin. For you Facebook guys, this is what Kevin from Florida looks like. He doesn't realize I'm live and he's yelling like an idiot. So, that's because I am one. Yes, he is. So anyway, James Tellingpool is going to join me after the break. But we'll talk about this, and I'll talk to you guys about Jameel Hill. I did Sean Hannity yesterday, and as he has, he wants to do, he got me a little fired up, which is kind of who I am, and I'm all right with that. So anyway, 877-240-1776. James Tellingpool's new podcast, Tellingpool, is out today on Breitbart.com. Love him to death. And I can't wait to talk to him. So we're going to take a short break. We're in Everglades City, Florida, at the Collier County Sheriff's Department with the amazing men and women of Florida, first responders from all over the state, helping their fellow Americans. We'll be taking a break here. We'll be back in just a few minutes.